Dominique Lieb came from Switzerland 2 years ago and bought the Puka press in Dingle. She took Irish lessons and began publishing in Irish and English. She stopped where others had passed by, seeing something new in the landscape. Her idea was to produce a book about a remarkable stone wall she had found.
Our book, Allagan Chloch, is the result of a lucky collaboration between different people. It starts here on the Schlie Corca Dhuibhne, the Dingle way in the west of Kerry. This wall must be at least 150 years old. It's built without mortar or concrete. The stones just hold itself. There is a wonderful strength in the whole construction, and therefore I look at it as a beautiful sculpture.
When we entered Europe, a lot of people in this country believed that farming was our way forward, and everything took second place to farming. The beautiful old stone walls that we had all around the place came down. In lots of places they came down and they were levelled and buried. The stones were buried to make room for the big equipment to go in to cut silage and things. And there was grants paid out to do those things. Now, a few years after, we had a very, very bad few weeks rain. And then the whole place started to, it was washed away. And then they figured out why the walls were there. The walls were there for two reasons. They were there to direct the water different ways and to break the flow of the water, and they're also there for shelter. And the old people had a system that we, modern day geniuses, couldn't figure out or couldn't understand. Now, there's a big move now to protect the walls, and they're in more danger now than ever because the price of stones has rocketed. And here and there you can see people stealing walls, some of those beautiful, beautiful walls. Now, in certain places where the fields are very small, you can understand maybe a wall or two being taken away to make a little bit more room to work. But in other places, it makes no sense at all.
Most of the stones here, they don't really have a face. See, this stone here, it doesn't have a face. You couldn't use this stone, for example, to build a house. Your eye is trained to pick the right stone to fit into the right place. And as regards this wall here, there was no measurement whatsoever. And there was no hammer either, no club hammer. You just picked the stone and put it into place. So you had great time, you had all this time to think. The first time I came here was about 15 months ago. I'd never seen this wall before then. And I lived close enough to it.
It was Dominique Lieb who brought the wall to poet Danny Sheehy's attention. She showed him her photographs and asked him would he write something about the images she found in the walls.
And I looked at the photographs and I wondered in my own mind just what could I write about, because they all looked the same to me that morning. So she talked away about her plan and about the book, and if I could write about these images. And yes, I said, I was quite impressed by what she was going on about, and I told her that I would try. And she brought me along here shortly afterwards. I think it was the month of March last year. And again, I thought the wall was extraordinary. Siúlan taobh an alasa, fallan a falain deireadh leis cheapfá, ag sodar chun na siaríochta. Tá rá mí chothairm na samhlaíochta ag casa istigh i maigine. Istigh sa rá tá daoine ainmhithe agus taobh tíre.
I walk alongside this wall, a wall which seems unending, as if bringing us towards eternity. It sets the uneven wheel of the imagination turning in my mind. Within that wheel, I see people, animals, and landscape.
Caisítar dom gur fear farige agus umrib é seo. Síon tóilteoireacht míana chruí mar a bhfuil an seol spreode trocht an ádaige agus scuidann sé lena bhthúcháin is súl na dhíthe. Tá réirchaige bhá farsin farige ó Iashuig. Cuireann sé an úldúin go bhfuil an duine chuman bhric ag snáb trí achran an tail. Bí míad go minic ag stracha tríd an aise.
He is happiest when at sea, when he has raised split sail. He can leave go his feelings as he faces into the wind. He sails into a wide open bay to the south. Man is like the trout against the current as he swims against the travails of this life. Each of us must make the same difficult journey. And it seems nobody is catching anything. So, after 10 hours on the water and €40 worth of diesel, plus the cost of gear and insurance, Seaneen and Michael returned to Dingle with 5 pollock large enough to keep.